Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you great people out there in YouTube land. This is your show cut out for you, just for you. And this is your man, Sonny Wayne Fella. I have good news for you today. Excellent news. And this is something that I've been advocating for so many years. You know, each time I visit our beautiful country, Liberia, look, Liberia is so pretty, beautiful. No country, I believe, can match the natural beauty of Liberia. But the good news is there is a government that have taken power in Liberia who seem to, you know, exhibit some form of leadership. I know there are a lot of people who would criticize the government and say erroneous things. But yeah, everybody have their downside. Everybody stumble once in a while. But it is so exciting to know that the Liberia City Corporation and the Liberia National Police have collaborated. They have some joint venture to be able to clean the city of Monrovia. Isn't that good news? That is excellent news. And I want you to share with me. Yay! That's good news. Because Monrovia, as I mentioned when I was there recently, and even I have mentioned it many times, that the city of Monrovia could be kept clean. All they have to do is to put in effect the city ordinances. And you know, and now the Boycott administration is in power, and they have this stuff they call arrest, right? So number 5 of their process or the procedure that they decide to follow have said that they have to do these things. That the city of Monrovia must and have to be clean. And even not only cleaning the city, like taking your garbage or whatnot, but that the buildings should be painted as well. Yeah, I know Monrovia is congested. It is congested, and that could be some of the reason we have climate change today affecting us in Liberia, because of the congestion, the amount of people that are in Monrovia. They are just too overwhelming. Everywhere you turn, there are people selling markets on the streets. Everywhere there are makeshift shops just coming up every corner you turn. But now they have decided to break down these makeshift places that they sell, and even remove people off the street and give them a designated place that they can sell their produce. I don't think they are stopping anyone in Monrovia from selling their produce or the market, but they give them designated places that they can go to sell. Central Monrovia, Ashmore Street, Randall Street, Waterside, Lynn Street, these places are places that make the city to be what it should be. That's Monrovia Central. But I realized when I was even there so many people sell at Waterside. Now it is spilling on Ashmore Street and other streets in Monrovia that are historical. They have historical buildings. But now they've overtaken them. Everywhere you turn, there are markets. I pray that, and I want you to join me, that these people who have come to power and have decided to put in effect their ordinances, that as they try to govern the city of Monrovia and the people of Liberia, that they will have consistency, that they will not allow anything to discourage them. People will talk. Oh, the people have to live. The people have to eat. What you expect the people to do? You know, a country that has so many people selling is a sign of extreme poverty. Won't you agree with me? It's a sign of extreme poverty. Everyone is selling, and if everyone sells, who buys from them? But still, you can't allow those things to overcome a country or a city that needs to be beautified, that needs to be controlled. You know, I will appeal to the government of Liberia that they need to decentralize the government. You know, everything is in Monrovia. Everything, every ministry, every embassy, every corporation, everything is centralized in Monrovia. It is about time that the government decentralizes its offices and ministries and corporations, you know, in bureaus and everything. Try to send some to Kakata, to Banga, to Maryland and Grand Gita and Sino, to the 15 counties. Look for those counties that you think you can decentralize some of the government institutions to, and then allow people to leave Monrovia and go to these rural counties to work. Because if there are jobs in the rural counties, what do you think going to happen? People are going to be in, because that's their home. Everyone wants to be home. We here in America wants to be in Liberia. It's the same with those in Sino and living like in Monrovia wants to go to Sino. They'll be more relaxed, more satisfied with Sino or with Grand G there or wherever they're from, if they can work there and earn the same money that those in Monrovia are earning. I fully believe that will decongest the city of Monrovia and even Kakata and other places. Once you have place for them to work, they will go home and work. Decentralize the city, the government. Don't just let everything be in Monrovia. That's why Monrovia is so overcrowded and it's so hot. We are right off the Atlantic Ocean, but it is so hot in Monrovia. You can't stand the heat. Everybody complains about the heat. Now people have to build their houses very high so that they can get some fresh air coming in, because when the ceiling of the house is low, the heat is so tormenting. But I must commend those in with the MCC and also the Liberia National Police who have taken this role to go out there and try to clean up the city. I see that even red light, the city, the street center in red light is clean. There's no one selling there. That is a good step in the right direction. You know, red light is filled with people selling everywhere again. Mr. George, we are government trying to clean it up, but it just couldn't work. Because one, they were not consistent. Two, there were corruption going on. They will go and tell this person, move from here, and the person give them little money, they will leave the person. These things, but I just hope that the new government, as they have embarked on cleaning the city of Monrovia, that when they go out and people try to bribe them, those people need to be arrested. Because Monrovia needs to be clean. Monrovia needs to be painted. The major streets, as they say, it must be painted. Let the beautification of the city show itself, so we can be proud of what we have. So I want to join everyone else who want to see the city of Monrovia clean of garbages, clean of stores everywhere, old cars on the streets, people selling in every corner of Monrovia. Even to where the president, Mr. Boyka, His Excellency, live, there are markets everywhere. His son has a nightclub not too far from his house. All of these things need to be re-examined, re-looked at, and see how Monrovia can get back its sponge again, where it can get back that excitement again, where people can say, yes, this is Monrovia, this is the capital city of Liberia. There are certain places that needs to be totally without people selling. You got mechanic selling everywhere, motorbike repairers, they got it right on the sidewalk of the city of Monrovia. These things need to be pushed behind or removed completely, or put a fence to guide so that people can see what is happening on the other side. If there is a fence blocking it, and that fence should be painted and made very beautiful. It is about time that Monrovia be Monrovia again. So fellow citizens, let us continue to encourage those that are in the authority and have decided to do the right thing. We must commend them and tell them bravo, because that is what we need. Monrovia needs to be clean. Monrovia needs to have good sanitation. Monrovia needs to have some fresh air. The carbon dioxide is everywhere. We got old cars on the streets, on the corners, just everywhere, on the sidewalk, everywhere. It makes the city look like it's not a city. I said it once upon a time. Monrovia is finished, but I know these people might prove me wrong. The MCC And also the Liberia National Police might prove me wrong that Monrovia is not finished. Once they can get hold of what is going on in Liberia, in Monrovia, and other cities, not only Monrovia and other cities of Monrovia, of Liberia, I believe all of us will begin to enjoy the beauty and the calm of our beautiful country, Liberia, and our cities. To you, my subscribers, I want to say thank you so much for your consistency. I want to say thank you for returning. Thank you for sharing my videos, liking them, hitting the notification bell. Thank you. And please don't give up on me. Please don't give up on me. Keep doing what you're doing. And I highly appreciate you. This is your show just for you. And this is your man, Sonny Wayne Fella, is telling you all in Monrovia, thank you for the great job you are doing. Those who are sweeping the streets, those who are picking up garbages, those who are cutting the grass, and even those of you who are doing it on your own merits and your own and you know, mindset, and say, you know what, I need to keep around my community clean, my house clean, my environment clean. I want to say thank you. Thank you for the great work being done in Monrovia, Liberia. Until then, I'll speak with you soon.